optimistic. I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
So
Yeah.
how can we be purposeful? Because there's someone I was talking to who does journey say, for me, when I'm annoyed and angry and in a bad mood, that's when I journal.
Me too.
Okay. So then how can we also journal when we are happy?
We're supposed to.
Okay.
We're supposed to. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Even those happy moments.
Let's record them.
Let's understand where they're coming from. Cool. And then set the intention to give yourself those positive experiences that are bringing so much joy to you.
Good. So what are some of those daily questions we can ask that could help us, whether feeling good or bad? Are there specific questions that one could ask that would help us not only offload, but also be to be more present in their body? Because part of what I'm also discovering about emotions, sometimes we are so much in our head and we are not present in terms of our body. Like when you said, what am I feeling now? You're now connecting to your body, what's inside. But oftentimes we are processing. What are those daily questions that you found to be very useful? Either you use yourself or you found your clients find useful.
So it's not much. Okay, yes, you can have some questions, but what helps me is that every human needs to be seen, heard, and understood. Now, you have to give that to yourself first. You must see yourself, you must hear yourself, and you must understand yourself. And journaling is that practice that's going to help, because by the time you make the decision, I'm going to do this, you're seeing Ethan, okay? You're seeing Ethel. Ethel, I see you. I see you, I care about you. I'm going to do this so that you can be well. Okay?
Okay.
So just remember, every human being needs to be seen, heard, and understood. Good. Don't deny yourself.
Yes. At least do it for yourself.
Don't be the one to deny yourself that
gift.
Yes, that innate need.
Yes.
Okay? Other people may deny you.
Yeah.
Other people may refuse to see you.
Yeah.
They may refuse to hear you.
Yeah.
They may refuse to understand you.
Yeah.
But not you.
Yeah.
Don't do it to yourself.
Good.
Okay? Then as for the questions, what am I feeling right now? It's good to name the emotion. When we name the emotions, they lose their power.
Yeah.
Okay?
Good.
So we need to learn about the various types of emotions, and when you feel it, you express it.
Yeah.
We have a problem in this country when someone asks you, how are you feeling? Fine. Okay. And then normal. Yes. The young people, when you ask them, how are you feeling? They tell me, I'm feeling normal. And I'm like, but normal is not a feeling. I want to know how you are feeling.
Yes.
And people find so much difficulty expressing that. So it's because their emotional muscles are not grown at all.
Is it the muscles or is it even lack of awareness? Because
that's what I'm saying.
Because I feel
there's a complete lack of emotional awareness. People don't even know they have emotions.
And what's causing that?
People feel all these feelings, but they can't even put a word to it.
What's causing that?
They can't express it. It is the lack of knowledge, Ethan.
Lack of knowledge.
Yeah, the lack of basic mental health knowledge about what your mental health is composed of.
Yeah.
It's your emotions and thoughts.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I love that my people perish because of lack of knowledge. When you say knowledge.
Yeah. So very importantly with journaling, what am I feeling right now?
Good.
Say whatever it is. I feel like screaming. If you can't name the emotion, I feel like screaming. I feel like kicking somebody. I feel like tearing up this place.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Okay.
When you release it, it will.
Yeah.
What am I grateful for today? Sometimes you can structure your journaling over gratitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other question is, what am I thinking? Of myself, by the way, first. of myself.
I like that.
This thing has happened. What am I thinking
About
myself? About myself.
Oh, about myself first. I love
yes.
that. Yeah.
And then you write it down. Because if you're having negative thoughts about yourself because of an event that is happening, there must be a good justification for that. And how are you going to get the justification? Is that thing in your control or not in your control? An event is happening.
Yeah.
It is upsetting me. I'm thinking I am a bad person. But is that event in my control or out of my control? So if it is out of my control, then it's not me causing that negative thing. So I cannot be calling myself bad. So I have to quickly catch that negative thought about myself and say, no, that situation is there. Ethel is here. Ethel is still amazing, smart, kind person, generous. And you have to remember those positive things about you.
Good.
Yeah. So those are some of the questions.
I like that. And one of the things that you've raised that have brought my attention that I sometimes talk about things we're in control of and those that we are not.
Yeah.
And my assumption, because for you, a researcher, you're a professor, you checked all these things out. Part of my assumption is, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that oftentimes we focus on things that we are not in control of and they drive us crazy.
And they drive you crazy.
Is that your experience also according to your research and experience?
It's my experience. It's my personal experience. You see, if you don't take a step back and sit with yourself and reflect about what's happening to you, you can miss the boat.
Wow.
So many things are happening. It's not in your control.
Yes.
You did not cause it.
Yeah.
Actually, let's talk about this in practical terms. Remember, Ethan, a while ago, there was a huge meeting we had organized with so many stakeholders.
Yes,
and
I
remember. The day prior to that meeting, the meeting was cancelled. After we have sent out invitations, I could not even get to everybody we had invited. So that meant people were going to go and they were going to find out from the venue that actually the meeting is not going to take place.
Wow.
But I sat with myself and I reflected and I asked myself, is this in my control or out of my control? And it was not in my control. So any negative feelings I had would quickly dissipate, because I come to a realization, no, this was a bad thing, but it was not in my control.
Yeah.
Therefore, Ethel remains here, very courageous, very smart, very kind, and that's who I am, and that's what I'll continue to be.
And no one can take that.
And no one can take that away from me. Yeah. So I hold on to that and I move on positively.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what I've also noticed is sometimes that part of meeting with yourself, we rarely have that. Reason being, someone wakes up, first thing, you pull up the phone.
Yeah.
You're on WhatsApp, TikTok, YouTube, news. So now we are outward focused and rarely inward focus.
Really?
Not knowing who we are, what we are feeling. In fact, the other question around emotion, sometimes we are not even aware of what we are feeling inside because now we are on gadgets, looking out for things.
Yeah, so we have forgotten ourselves.
And that reminds, so two things come to mind. One, there is a lady who wrote something called morning pages. It is when you wake up first thing in the morning, just get a paper and put whatever is on your head down on paper. Yeah. And there are people who swear by it that it really gives you that mental space, which I felt was
it
was
does,
so,
Ethan.
was so cool.
It does. It's so helpful.
Yeah. So I did that for a few days. I need to find space to get into rhythm. I found that interesting.